And as people around the world remember Dr. King's legacy, so too does Philadelphia news icon Trudy Haynes. Trudy was the first African-American reporter in Philadelphia, right here at KYW. I sat down with Trudy earlier to talk about her memories of Dr. King and her thoughts about his legacy.
I feel like he's still here.
Exactly 50 years ago, April 4th, 1968, standing on a balcony outside of the Lorraine Motel in Memphis, Tennessee, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was shot and assassinated.
He had the power to move souls.
Trudy Haynes, then a reporter for KYW, was not on the air when the news of his death broke, but remembers how she felt.
A feeling of absence came over me. What are we going to do now? What's going to happen now? There was an emptiness.
Wednesday morning, Trudy shared with me the first time she met the civil rights leader.
I was on a radio station in Detroit, and he came to a church, and that was the first time I saw him in person. And all I can say, honey, is when he walked in that room, there was a hush. When he opened his mouth, there was complete silence.
And in his presence, the TV personality also found herself unable to speak.
I had a chance to talk to him. Don't ask me what I said. I was just in a trance.
Dr. King was just 39 years old when he was killed, but his memory, his influence, his legacy lives on.
His presence is still here. In fact, I think it's stronger now than it has been ever.
Wow. Why do you say that?
I really feel that way. Because of the number of things that I see dedicated in his memory.
As for whether we've reached the promised land, Trudy says we're getting there.
The immersion of power among people for righteousness and civil rights and respect and understanding is stronger now. I think we'll reach it.